I stopped scrolling, I stopped comparing, and honestly, my life changed. For 30 days, I challenged myself to stop comparing to anyone else. Not the fitness girls on Instagram, not the entrepreneurs on LinkedIn, not even the one friend that seems to have like everything figured out. No more why not me moments. No more endless scrolls that make me doubting myself. Just me, my mirror, and a question that has been haunting me for years. Who would I be if I stopped comparing? Every morning used to start the same way. I will reach for my phone even before I reach for a glass of water. I will scroll through perfect bodies, perfect apartments, perfect careers. Someone's engaged, someone's on a yoga retreat in Bali, someone's launching a business that makes 6 figures a month, and there I was, sitting in my messy bun and oversized hoodie, asking myself, why am I not there yet? I told myself it was motivation. It was quite self-punishment. Comparison slowly chipped away my confidence. It made me question my own pace, my own worth, my own voice. Until one evening while journaling, I wrote, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep measuring my worth by someone else's timeline. And that night I decided I'm done. I promised myself 30 days. No comparison, no social media validation, not checking who's doing what. I deleted Instagram and TikTok from my phone. I muted the people that constantly triggered me. My goal wasn't to disconnect from the world. It was to reconnect with myself. And honestly, I was terrified. I didn't realize how much of my identity was built about watching other people live their lives. The first few days were brutal. My thumbs kept opening my phone on autopilot. I would stare at the blank home screen like I have lost my sense of direction. So scary. I didn't realize how addicted I was. Not just to the apps, but also to the feeling of being connected, of being seen, of comparing myself so I could define who I really was. I started journaling every night, and one entry still gives me chills. I wrote, without comparison, I don't even know who I am. That line broke me, but also woke me up because it meant I had been defining myself only through the mirror of others. So I replaced scrolling with solitude. I walked without headphones, cooked without background noises, and let my thoughts run wild. It was uncomfortable, but it also was the beginning of something powerful. Awareness. By the second week, the silence that once felt strange started to feel like peace. Suddenly, my mornings had space to breathe, space to think, space to be intentional. I noticed patterns. When I wasn't comparing, I actually did things. I worked out because I wanted to feel strong, not because I wanted to look like someone else. I cooked meals because I valued my body, not because I was chasing some ideal. I started a small morning routine. Wake up at 6:30, write 3 things that I'm grateful for, move my body for 30 minutes, and it changed everything. One morning, I caught myself smiling while making tea. I realized I hadn't done that in months. My happiness wasn't coming from likes, comments, or validations. It was coming from me, showing up for me. Week 3 felt lighter. I was starting to trust more myself. I wasn't chasing other people's life anymore. I was living my own. I remember going to the gym one day. I saw a girl lifting heavier than me. My old instinct was to shrink, to compare, to think I'll never be her. But instead I smiled because she wasn't competition. She was just proof that discipline works. That tiny mindset shift changed everything. I stopped seeing others as better. I started seeing them as mirrors, reflecting back what's possible for me too. I even posted my first photo again. No filters, not perfect lighting, just me sweaty after a workout, smiling. It wasn't the perfect photo, but it was real. And the response? People loved it. They said you look confident lately, and I thought, yeah, because I finally am. By the final week, I realized I didn't even miss social media. My focus shifted from performing to being. I was no longer measuring success through numbers or aesthetics. I measured by peace. I finished books I have been avoiding. I created new projects. I felt more creative, grounded, and proud finally. And the funny thing, when I stopped trying to keep up with everyone else, I actually started moving faster, but in my own direction. My anxiety dropped, my productivity skyrocketed, and most importantly, I started started liking the person who was looking back at me in the mirror. These 30 days taught me more about self-leadership than any productivity book ever could. I learned that comparison steals presence, and presence is where your real power lives. I learned that you can build confidence through competitions. Confidence comes from consistency. I learned that discipline isn't punishment, it's self-respect. And I learned that the only person worth competing with is the woman you were yesterday. The truth is, you can't hate yourself through growth. You can only lead yourself into it. So if you ever felt like you're constantly behind, like you're doing everything right but it's still not enough, I want you to start your own 7 days no comparison challenge. Just 1 week only focusing on you, your goals, your habits, your peace. Because once you learn to lead yourself, everything else in life starts to align. That's what I help ambitious women do. Build routines, structure, and discipline without burnout or perfectionism. So if this message spoke to you, subscribe. Let's stop comparing. Let's start leading. Because self-leadership isn't about control. It's about freedom, and you, my dear, are meant to be free.